At least thought you said he would face Weft.
Big Daddy C Block's power, got the streets devoured. Gold chains glisten in the hour, flow like a sizzling shower. Spit fire like a dragon, crews left staggering. Imagine in the habit, check it, Big Daddy moving, calculating the scheme. Rough neck, no bleeding, hardcore eyes gleam. C Block dominion, pure raw strength in the kitchen.
All you mule-brained philosophers know what time it is. The Mule-Brained Philosophizing C-Block on the Mule-Brained Philosophizing Media Virus Podcast. You mule-brained philosophizer. Now, because it is important not to offend the audience right off the bat, we replace the M sound and F sound in the C-Block intro. It sets a level of decorum for the show. So obviously, the first order of business on the C-Block is to choose the motherfucking replacement.
The motherfucking replacement.
And the nominees
with the big game.
Right. We got the big game coming around the corner. You might want to get some soup, put it in a bowl. So to celebrate your soup in a bowl this week, the MF replacements are football related. So the first nominee is muffed punt failure.
Not dirty. Little embarrassing. Sounds dirty.
It's really more of an MPF. I can understand, but failure. You know, but you could probably go to muff punt, but muff failure. I don't know. Muffed punt failure is first nominee. Okay. The second nominee, metrics-free forecast.
A lot of metrics used in sports books today. You know, they try to set all of the set all of
right.
The,
you espouse things you don't really have any stats to back you up. I guess that's how I take it. How would you take it?
You're not going on the metrics.
If someone called you a metrics-free forecast, what do you think that was? If somebody says that, how do you take that?
You have no measurables. Metrics would obviously be a measurable.
Well, you measure with the metric system. Yeah, we get
it. But no, but not just the metrics, but a metric is you're actually saying this is something I wish to measure. Right. This is the metric.
Right, you measure with metric. We get it.
I would say.
Mike, I got what you were saying. A metric is.
Pete, I got what he was saying too. I was fucking with him. It's called a joke, Pete.
I would say, why, yes, my dick is beyond measure.
I'm not sure how it always goes there, but it gets there.
No, I didn't see it. And it's is it in the hundreds if we use metric? All right, there's one more.
You ever measure your dick in millimeters?
It's way bigger.
Feels amazing.
Yeah. and start by like the back of your asshole. Confidence boost to everybody's.
Not the front of your asshole.
And what you want to know, the back. You want to get the entire span of the orifice. Every little bit helps, man. Especially in metric.
I was just going to say, it doesn't really sound as cool to say you're a metric asshole instead of saying you're a standard asshole.
Or an imperial asshole.
Oh, I like Pete's joke better.
Yo, that guy is an imperial asshole.
I think we should start calling him.
That might actually work, Big Daddy. You're an imperial asshole.
That guy right there.
You're a metric asshole. Like,
I don't want to interrupt the flow of the show here, but there's one more nominee.
Okay, what do you got?
All right, and it's mouthy fanboy.
Oh, there it is. Mhm.
I got to go with Mouthy Fanboy.
Oh wow,
Oh yeah.
The other ones were fun to talk about. Madly Fanboy, I knew was going to take it.
really? You knew it was in the bag.
In the back.
I didn't
as
see.
soon as you said it to me last night, I said, that's the one.
All right.
That's why I said drop it in there.
Okay.
Drop it. I knew it would go.
Well, the motherfucking replacement on the Media Virus podcast is sponsored by nobody, which is weird because this could be your ad. Got a business, a brand, a questionable life decision you're trying to monetize? Advertise on TMVP. Real listeners, real reads, real chaos. Hit MediaVirus.com before we sell this spot to something way dumber than
Standard
you.
assholes. But
Standard assholes.
I wonder if you can get the domain Standard Assholes. It's a great band name.
That's a questionable website, though.
Hey, we are the Standard Assholes. We kicked around the idea of naming a band the Drippy Shits, but we were going to spell it like Shits Creek.
Right.
So
HITZ, yeah. Mhm.
this was well before Shits.
Again, that's a questionable web search.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to Google Standard Assholes and see what comes up.
I'm not doing it.
Image search. Oh, standardassholes.com is available.
Oh, you're doing it? Okay, I don't have to use my phone. I was like, I was just gonna look up Standard Assholes and see what it was. If you want to buy Standard Assholes, I'll change the name of the podcast right now.
No.
We will break away from the Media Virus podcast. C Block will become called Standard Assholes.
I wonder what that anthem would sound like.
I would just
right. Did it come up?
Probably something like
hang on. Why isn't this? It's giving me remove.
There it is. Standardassholes.com. I can get it for $4.99 for the first year.
Whoa, nice.
You may be witnessing history. This may be the moment that it's the name of the C Block changes to Standard Assholes. The Standard Assholes podcast.
It is catchy. I hate to admit it. It's fucking catchy.
You're welcome.
Just because it's Pete's idea, we're not fucking doing it. I'm not giving that motherfucker credit for shit.
You're such an imperial asshole for that.
I know if Mike, I tell you, if
every great idea I have, you squash.
You buy that now. This is a lot more work for you, Mike, because now you have to.
I have to design a website and
you have to design a website. Podcast. We have to launch a podcast. I don't know what to tell you.
We'll be putting one to bed too.
I don't know, but the logo has to be a big asterisk in a circle.
Yes. 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 It's an asterisk.
No, it's fantastic.
It's that simple. It's not stylized. It's an asterisk in a circle.
Right now, if there was anybody watching this, they see absolutely nothing. I don't even know if they hear anything.
Pick the dumbest font. We're
all off the thing right now. Why? How are we all off?
Because there's nothing playing in the player mode and that's the mode that's on the screen. Our voices, I believe, are all there.
Oh,
hey,
that's fantastic. I like that. Hang on. That's all I've ever wanted to do.
All right.
but
Professional.
nobody would watch it. Hang on, let me put this on. Because when it's all four of us, it's fine. There we go. Standardassholes.com. You doing it? You're gonna buy standardassholes.com?
I'm working on it. Uh-huh. Come on.
All my imaging is staying the same. I'm just leaving the podcast. All this back here, I'm not changing shit. Because I think that'll hook. We might be able to hook
with standard assholes.
With standard assholes.
We'll see. $4.99. I don't need full domain protection right now.
We might have a problem like with censorships and shit. Like, fuck. You know?
It would definitely let a guest know what they're walking into right off the bat. No surprises.
And then we can try to make the Media Virus podcast respectable.
Good luck.
We could do that.
And just sequester you guys here.
And we'll be the standard assholes.
You're the standard assholes.
We'll be the standard. You and me, Stanley, we're the standard assholes.
Standard Stanley.
All right, we're getting there. I'm very close.
All right. Well,
they make you jump through hoops to buy a domain.
IKEA drops the mother of all glizzies in the UAE, and the internet is losing its damn mind. This is the Media Virus Podcast, live from the food court front lines, where we interrupt your regularly scheduled scrolling for urgent wiener-related developments. Good evening. He is the Reverend Professor Mike Latoris, and tonight, IKEA has unleashed a half-meter hot dog that is nearly 20 inches of pure, unapologetic sausage. Exclusively at UAE stores for just $5.17. Yes, you read that. $5. Yeah. You heard it right. I read it right. The shit we should check. $5 and change for something longer than your forearm and twice is intimidating. Now, hang on. We made a graph that shows roughly how this hot dog compares to other hot dogs that are that might be interested in getting.
Why is it 20 inches?
Right. As you can see, yeah, wiener size. Yeah. There's this little dick right here. This was made by AI. It's like IKEA's is wiener size. IKEA's half meter. Normal. Big boy. This says right here, it said King Kong horsecock.
King Dong horsecock.
King Dong horsecock, and then this just says horsecock. This says Bug Boy. Average. Here's your average American wiener right here.
That says 2 inches?
I guess they're trying to insult us.
Wow. Because why does 2 inches look bigger than the 14-inch next to it?
I don't know, but I've never been so...
Those graphics are all kinds of...
I have never been so happy to be African American than in this moment.
Well, Costco's legendary $1.50 dog suddenly looking like it needs a booster seat. In a move that's being called the Glizzy Arms Race escalation, IKEA's new Monster Frank stretches way past its bun like it's trying to escape the plate. Social media is already flooded with reactions. One user tweeted, IKEA just made Costco hot dog look like a Tic Tac with performance anxiety. Another thing Another. This thing is so big you need an Allen key to assemble it in your mouth. Well, that's not what your mouth is for. For eating. Suck it on cock. Experts, okay. Horny Redditors are weighing in on implications. Size queens rejoice. At 50 centimeters, this bad boy makes the average American hot dog, and let's be honest, a solid chunk of the American dude look like it's still in middle school. And apparently we're supposed to have a gag reflex training montage. Eating this solo is now officially an extreme sport. Pro tip, warm up the Costco dog first.
Who's trying to eat a 20-inch cold wiener?
Wow.
If this hits American IKEAs, every dad in cargo shorts will attempt the full length and fail spectacularly. Divorce rates incoming. Mustard shortage. That's, you're going to need industrial quantities to lube the thing up for the big swat. You need a lot of mustard to get that down your throat.
Right.
I'm going to have to get myself a Costco membership and camp out at the hot dog stand.
In related news, Joey Chestnut has reportedly booked a flight to the Dubai and is practicing his unhinging jaw in the mirror. Stay tuned for updates. Will Costco strike back with a 2-foot chili dog? Will IKEA follow up with matching meatballs? We'll have more as soon as someone's finishing gagging. It's been the TMV News Bulletin.
See, this is a great way to find your next wife.
Take her to the wiener store.
And take her to IKEA and see how she does.
Yeah, if you don't get a fight and she can take the whole dog. That's
where's the video of the dude watching the chick eat the hot dog at like the baseball game?
That's just a fantastic idea that we had to do that.
I think so. What is this?
All right, we own it.
We own standard assholes.
That is fantastic. Brought to you by the Media Virus Podcast.
Technically, Mike owns it, but anyways.
All right, now we're going to need a theme song and a cartoon. I lost that fucking link. I thought I put the link in, but I didn't. What's that?
The Standard Assholes Podcast. What kind of business are you working on? Business consulting. No, podcast. Podcast. Media production. Podcast.
I see the whole screen starts off with the asterisk, right? And then it gets smaller and smaller, and then it turns out to be a cat walking away. And then like a censor bar drops over it, and in that black rectangle is TMVP.
Whoa, dude.
Whoa, dude.
GoDaddy just
GoDaddy just gotta get video of like a hairless Siamese or whatever, like sitting on a glass coffee table.
So GoDaddy just threw up an advertisement in front of me, a nag page that suggested I go form our Standard Assholes LLC now.
We're going to incorporate assholes. Yeah.
Into everything.
Into everything.
I wish I could start things with the sound off.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
Be fantastic.
Awesome. Be terrific.
So
Not now.
can I just make this loop? You know what I mean?
No, they don't do that.
No. So I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm not getting a roommate.
No, you said last we spoke, you were getting a roommate.
Yeah, last I spoke, I was. Now I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're on the air. You understand that, right?
Yep.
All right. So why aren't you getting a why aren't you getting a roommate?
Well, Earl decided he didn't want to move in.
Did he get a better offer?
No. He didn't get a better offer. He just didn't want to change his situation. What he feared was that it was going to be weird banging his girlfriend in the room next door to me. I said,
Where is he
Not
banging
a new
his girlfriend
situation.
now?
well, at his house, at
In the
at
living
his place,
in front
That
of
is
him.
what?
in the living room.
Where, like
in the living room on the couch in front of him.
no,
Right? Yeah.
like if he was thinking about moving in with you, he already lives with roommates, or like
No, he doesn't live with roommates. He lives by himself.
he lives by himself.
Right.
So
And like I said, when he thought about it, he decided that like he didn't want to change it. And I think his lady friend brought it up that like, you know,
and you had
Isn't
already
that gonna
started
be
drilling
weird?
the hole.
yeah, you
Hey,
know,
Hey,
now I got
back
this
It's in that
now I
camera.
got this hole in
Amazon.
the wall.
Yeah,
Now I got this hole in the wall of my closet, you know, and I don't know what to do with it.
and the camera in the shower. You know, because you figure she's going to take
Oh,
a
that
shower,
reminds me. I didn't even think about that.
right? Now I got to take that down.
But no, he basically, like I said, he said that his lady friend she expressed sort of a concern about,
Like a discontent. Well, I mean, if he's living on his own now,
Yeah.
and he's like, you know, so
Right.
are you searching for another roommate, or is it just
No, I'm not searching for another roommate. I mean, if I came across somebody who needed a place and I could offer them a place, maybe, you know, like my buddy threw up, you know, a suggestion for one of his friends that I've met. And like, as soon as he said like the words out of his mouth, I was like, nope. Cause I've met this dude, you know, and I was like, nope.
what if
And
that
he
guy
was like, wow, that
what
seems
if that
kind
guy
of,
watches
you know,
the show,
crazy.
dude? You don't. So if
Yeah,
somebody
that is
wants
one.
if somebody wants to move in with you, Pete, how do they get in touch with you?
What is my email at the Media Virus? I think it's
$15 HJ. It's $15 HJ. At the mediavirus.com.
we didn't fill Stanley in on where I am, right?
That's the bridge he's working at this week.
See my background?
I did notice the background.
Yeah, it's the bridge. It's the bridge I work under.
Did you notice the screen, Matt?
I'm looking at the Candid Conversations Unfiltered Fun.
That's
the Standard Assholes podcast.
Okay.
What I find interesting about Pete's situation is that it also means that there was a conversation between that prospective roommate and the girl about him moving in with her.
They just live. I think they live together, don't they? Or no?
No.
So why can't they bang
he's got a girlfriend.
right? Why
She's
can't
got her own place. She's got her own
Right.
place.
So
Right.
Got his
she
place.
has
He likes having his own place. She has her place.
Right.
And, they stay at his place sometimes. Sometimes they stay at her place.
right.
Yeah,
So
like
there was
gave me,
so pissed.
I guarantee there was a conversation about them moving in together when he suggested moving in with you.
oh, I'm sure.
Oh, so he needed a roommate as well.
Yeah, that was like that.
And that
His
was
whole
the
thing was
Okay.
he
And
was
he was-
looking for a new living situation. I had a potential new living situation for him that put him much closer to work. His commute would be 5 minutes, not 45 minutes.
And it's very interesting that he chose even looking to move in with you instead of moving in with her. See, there's another piece of this story that's good. Did you meet her?
I might have to interview him about it. A little more.
Instead of doing that,
Try.
let's speculate.
Few details.
Let's speculate and make
Okay.
wild accusations
Yeah.
about these people. I think that he probably doesn't have a girlfriend. It's probably a hooker. And then he realized, or do you know the girlfriend?
I don't know the girlfriend.
Right. So
I
he
know her
doesn't
name.
he doesn't even have a girlfriend. He just
I'm not
hookers.
going to say her.
Right. And he just figured he's he thought maybe you were into keeping hookers in the basement. And
then he saw the basement. He's like, "Oh, wait a minute!
it's too nice to keep hookers down here."
You wouldn't keep hookers in this basement."
See, I'm going to go the other way. My accusation.
I tried really hard. I tried really hard to make the basement hooker centric.
My wild, unfounded accusation is going the other way. I think that he wanted to move in so that he could make you the unicorn in their relationship, and then come to find out that she didn't want to share.
Yeah, he knows you like to watch. You know what I mean? He knows you like to sit in the cuck chair, so he's like, "Well, this is perfect." It's kind of like swinging, only it's just a guy in the corner jerking off.
And then that selfish bitch didn't want to share her coochie.
Yeah, I think I like Big Daddy's version of events.
Totally plausible.
It's probably honestly the most
Plausible.
It's Occam's razor, right?
Selfish, selfish bitches.
The simplest explanation is probably true.
It's probably true.
Pete, you could have been the second in a pair of chopsticks in this woman's mouth.
I could have been the other half of the London Bridge, is what you're saying?
Yes. You could have been the two sticks that she rubs together to make the fire in her loins. You could have been you could have been one half of a set of barbecue tongs, one half of a set of car jumper cables, one half of a couple of crochet needles.
One half of two guys fucking one chick. Wait,
that's a little too close, Maddie.
Sorry. I got excited. I got swept up in the emotion.
I guess she didn't want to be airtight. Some bitches don't want to be airtight.
A lot of speculation here. Good stuff.
Yeah, wild stuff.
Anybody else we can make up stories about? You're not interviewing roommates or anything?
No, I'm not interviewing roommates. I didn't really want a roommate. Even when I said yes to him, it's just Yeah, it's financial.
No, but yeah, you mentioned it's a struggle.
It's not, like I said, it really. I mean, honestly, I'm never not here that much. Like I'm
yeah. Every
really
time
good.
I'm over there, you're not around. I hang out.
Are you driving by my house?
I hang out, eat your food.
We're there all the time, and you're never home.
To be fair, Mike sits out front in a nondescript car and waits for you to leave, and then calls the rest of us.
Realize if you come in, I'll get an alert from my security camera. But anyway.
Oh, so you do have cameras set up around the house?
I do. Well, I have one so far. I'm trying to incorporate other ones, but
no, we use the other door.
Isn't working very well.
We use the other door.
Okay. But it also
It's cold outside, so we use the back door.
No, you don't mention what door. Keep it vague.
Oh, sorry.
I saw a great meme today. Speaking of the back door. Speaking of the back door.
Actual B&E.
The guy texted his girlfriend, "Hey, so like, what do you want to do tonight?" And she sent him a picture of the back of a van with the doors all smashed in. And the comments were terrific. The comments were terrific. Yeah, he wants to, smash your back door. He wants to ram your back door and whatever. Yeah, you had to read it. You had to see it.
Was it funny in the form that you saw it?
Yes, it was very funny.
Not after your description of it. Dude, you want to hear? All right, you want? This is the dumbest thing I've ever done. No, but it's.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Oh no. So
hold on.
So the back steps, I kind of like haven't shoveled, right? And the dog goes, out and takes a shit and comes back. We need another good snow to cover up all that dog shit because it's ugly.
Your backyard looks like a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, kind of. Anyway,
more like a sheet pan pancake with a bunch of chocolate chips.
Yeah.
More like an egg white omelet with chocolate chips sprinkled upon it.
Oh, okay.
It's a very good description. Anyway, and there's a drip, from above. When it melts, it drips and then it freezes. So there's a big ice patch there.
Uh-huh.
And the dog was having a hard time. I was on the phone with my wife, and I was like, I'll get some salt, and I'll take care of the steps so the dog doesn't, right? So the only salt I have left and it's all in like one clump, and it was in a bucket of water. Yeah. And it looked like it was probably frozen, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I'm like wondering if this has any melting power to it at all.
So let me tell you the secret about salt that nobody. Go ahead.
Hang on. So, but I'm like wondering. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let this thaw out, and then if it's still a solid piece, I'll smash it on the ground because it's still saline. The water doesn't drip it all out. As long as it's there, it's there.
Right.
And but I want to make sure that I'm not looking at a clump of fucking ice. I don't know how old this bag is. I've had it for so long.
Right.
Because it's the bag I bought 3 years ago.
The last time you needed it.
Right. No, but there was another time we needed it and I bought more and I was using that and then realized I had it. It was like one of those things. Like you found it in the summertime or some shit. I forget how this came about.
Yeah,
Anyway, anywho. But I wasn't quite sure what I was looking at. So I was like, well, I should put something down, while I'm waiting to try and get it started. And I go, you can't use iodized table salt. That you don't use table salt. Table salt, the crystalline doesn't work. I'm like, sea salt. Well, sea salt was originally salt water. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm grinding because I have a sea salt grinder. I'm grinding. And I'm like, this is, and I look over and I think to myself, this is stupid. You know why that was stupid, Mike?
I know a lot of reasons why it's stupid. Tell me the one that you're
It was
highlighting.
stupid. It was stupid because I had a container of pink Himalayan sea salt
That you then filled into the.
that you just scooped with a spoon, right? But it was down very, like, there was almost none left, and it had been like that for so long. We're never going to use it. We have this new big thing of sea salt. We're not going to use what's left in here. And I dumped that onto the plate, and then I took out, and I was like, oh, that's probably enough. And I went out the street with this, and I was like, that did nothing. And I didn't even realize, it didn't dawn on me how stupid this actually was until I decided to tell Erica. And the thought process.
Glued.
Shut the fuck up. The thought process. My thought process was, she's going to see that I used the rest of the pink sea salt and wonder what I used it on. So I need to tell her now.
Right.
And I led with, like, you promise you won't get angry at me.
Oh.
And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, I used the last of the pink Himalayan sea salt to ice the back steps. And she just looks at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like, and I just start laughing, like, oh my God. What in the living fuck? And then I started telling her, the reason I used the pink Himalayan sea salt is because I was grinding sea salt onto a paper plate.
Yeah.
My favorite part of that story is I'm grinding sea salt onto a paper plate to salt the back steps. I'm grinding sea salt, and this is stupid, dumbass.
This is stupid.
This is stupid.
All right. So I just had a wild, stupid idea. I want to find out if you guys think it's stupid. I bought salt. I went to the grocery stores the other day to try to get some salt.
Stupid.
Some rock salt. To melt some of the tundra that is outside of my house. So, but they didn't have any melting salt.
Right.
But they did have water softener salt.
Right.
Still salt. So I read somewhere, yeah, it'll work. It just might take a little longer.
It's not quite as effective.
Well,
it's a different salt.
No, it's not quite as effective. It still works. It actually does work. It just takes longer. And when I opened it up, and it is in large crystals, like large. So,
because it's supposed to.
Hearing your stupid idea, Maddie. My stupid idea is, I'm going to put it in the blender and make it smaller.
Hope you don't love your blender.
No, I don't love this blender. This blender I got for $5 at Goodwill. I could give two motherfucking shits about this blender.
Okay.
This blender doesn't owe me anything.
Okay. Salt can be ignorant.
$5 for it. And I feel like I'm gonna throw a couple of scoops in there and see what it does, like to make it smaller so that it spreads out a little better on top of the snow. Because I scooped a couple of scoops of the big stuff right out of the bag.
Contrary to popular belief, I do like you. And I'm going to Google first what happens when you put water, softener, salt into a blender and
It's gonna be like putting ice cubes in there and making a slushy.
you know what, man?
But
Here's the thing.
salt's a
Here's
rock, dude.
Salt is a rock.
Yeah.
One. So
It's
you
crystalline.
could-
It's gonna-
like
it's
it
gonna-
also
it's gonna
when you
break
start
up.
when dust starts to occur, it becomes things become flammable. Like sawdust is in the air is much more flammable than when it's on the.
Oh, it's definitely an outside project.
Oh yeah, it's definitely an outside project. I'll take the blender outside. Not like I'm gonna do.
Yeah, so they can make a
kitchen.
dust cloud.
Is
Salt
there
particulates can remain suspended in the air inside
there-
the jar.
is there any
Can
video?
you live stream this process for us?
I mean, for the right amount of money.
It's all right. So it's going to permanently scratch and cloud the plastic jar. Could break a glass jar. It's going to fuck up.
It's a plastic vessel on the.
Yeah, it's not
Well,
gonna
also, it's high, like salt. The salt is highly corrosive, even in small amounts of moisture present. It's gonna start to like fucking really eat at it.
Well, no,
I wanted to make sure it wasn't gonna like explode.
no, it's not going to explode. But like I know if I put it in there, I'm gonna have to clean it out like right after being done, like making smaller, rock salt. I'm gonna have to clean it out like ASAP. Like it's not like something you leave the residue in there. 'Cause, any moisture that gets that residue, and yeah, it's gonna turn into a corrosion nightmare.
And what do you do when you want margaritas from
Or
$5 blender?
Or I can go buy a sacrificial blender at Goodwill. Because the one I got, I mean, like, it doesn't owe me anything. Like I said, I only paid $5 for it. But it works well, and it has all the pieces to it. And it's funny. It's actually, I guess it was marketed at Montel Jordan.
Okay.
Or
Yeah. well,
no,
yeah,
not
you
Montel
used
Jordan.
it. Yeah,
Montel Williams. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Montel Williams. Montel Williams was like, I guess, like was the spokesperson for it.
Yeah,
It
it
says on it.
You're so fucking racist that you don't know the difference between
and, it's,
Montel
and
Williams.
it's February.
Sorry, I was thinking about the song. Which one is it? No, which one? Which
This
song
is
did
how we
Montel
do it.
Jordan sing? This is how we do it. Yep. And Montel Williams, the talk show host.
I understand, but like, first of all, how we do it is sick of your shit. All right, Mr. Howard P. Dewitt is fed up.
This is how we do it.
I was thinking if I ever started a company where I was selling rock salt,
Yeah.
I'd have a commercial where the woman came in and she said, "I want some rock," and I go, "Salt." Dun, 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 dun. I want some rock.
Salt.
Dun, 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 dun. I want some rock.
Salt.
Rock.
Salt.
Rock.
Salt.
When I say rock, you say salt. Rock.
Salt.
Salt.
Oh, we're ridiculous.
15 minutes of salt jokes here on the Media Virus podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Salt Talk.
I got welcome back to Salt Talk. In A Block, I said welcome back to
salty talk by the standard assholes.
But in A Block, I said, welcome to book talk. Because right in the middle of my fucking I guess I was too up close on the mic. It bothered his ears. He yelled at me, interrupted the monologue. Then they just started talking about this book that Mike's got to bug up his ass because Spotify put a limit on the amount of hours he can consume a woman's fantasy romance novel set with dragons and shit.
Dude, chapter and a half. They're like, oh, you got to wait till next month. Like, next month, it's the fucking 5th.
Damn.
Mike, are you that bored? You're reading like trashy romance novels on the internet?
No, they're kind of like a Lord of the Rings type of fucking deal. Like it's a fantasy where there's elves and fucking monsters and shit. I'm kind of half-assed listening to it. I got like the first 4 chapters in. I can't seem to get back to it.
I have a 10-hour workday that consists of scanning packages. Bleep, 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 bleep. I put whatever on, and after you've consumed so much sometimes it's just about something different.
Okay.
It wasn't something I would have chosen for myself. It was something we talked about doing on the show. So I did it for that. But I mean,
we are doing like a book talk type of little segment with Erica. You know, what she's reading, and she's got us reading shit and talking, it's.
But the point is, fuck Spotify and their limits.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Especially when people are trying to improve on themselves, man. And I guess it's a halfway interesting story, but I can't get into it. But I forget. How do we get on this?
Like I was 3/4 the.
Oh yeah, because I went. So welcome to Book Talk, ladies and gentlemen. And then, in B Block, what did we get on in B Block?
Oh, it wasn't even that far off base.
No, but we were just talking about we were just having a conversation went for too. Like if I think a conversation's going too long,
yeah,
I'll go
coffee.
So it was literally but it was literally coffee talk, which is where coffee talk. That was a Mike Myers bit on Saturday Night Live,
right?
Yeah.
Yep. And now we're talking hot and heavy about salt. That's right, salt of the earth. That's what they say about me.
So did you get the back steps like de-iced at least?
Well, so after some deliberation, I took the mush that was in the bag, stuffed it down there, let that melt, and then had to shovel it away. So I did clear off a spot for her to get up and down the steps.
I was going to
I'm not doing the whole steps. I'm just going where she walks. Fuck that.
Give you a couple secrets about salt. One, the temperatures that we've had this past week render salt ineffective.
Oh yeah,
because once you slip down to about 20 degrees, salt doesn't do a whole lot because salt water will freeze.
Well, the shit that I bought originally, not the shit that I used on the back steps, but the shit that I had been using was guaranteed to 5 degrees.
Oh yeah, that's the other stuff that heats on contact with liquid.
That shit works good.
Tell you what I did, guys.
But
when I was buying the bag of water softener salt, and I was like, I got this other idea. They're selling washer fluid by the gallon, 2 for like $6. And I'm like, I got a couple of pump up detail sprayers. You just fill them and pressurize them and twist the nozzle and
now you have blue ice.
And well, it was mildly effective. It did actually work pretty well on the portion down by the steps at the front of the house. Now I hosed the area outside of the side door over top the doormat that I have there. I just sprayed it in a rectangular pattern and was able to like break through the crust and like get enough off of the mat where I could grab the mat, pick it up, and like virtually just shake the rest of it off of the mat. So that now, like, I'm not like doing figure skating moves outside of my door while I'm standing there trying to unlock the door and stuff. You know, now I've got a solid, place to stand. Like it's the doormat. It's a rubber doormat. For whatever. But
sorry, guys.
no, the other day I was getting ready to do something else,
this dude.
and
You want to talk about getting rid of snow, bro? Here he is.
Wait, does he have a flamethrower? Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of people using these things.
Fucking flamethrower, dude.
Just waiting for like the reports of like somebody barbecued like their dog or something by accident.
It looks slow.
It's a rosebud torch. You just have to be careful you don't burn a hole in your driveway.
It's like it's a brush clearing torch. Typically used for like clearing brush or for just heating up, things. My buddy, he used that to start like the we used to have bonfires at his house down in Elkton, Maryland. And he would use one of those to start the bonfire.
Hooked up right here, connected to a water hose.
God bless rednecks.
Power washer. We're gonna
take
this butane torch. So we got our igniter and duct tape it right here. I got our duct tape on there.
You got duct tape on there?
Black to the red, and
So
maybe it'll come on.
we're taking a pressure washer.
Small leak down there.
We're filling it with gasoline.
Luckily, it's diesel.
He's wearing Crocs.
Not gasoline, so
It's
the whole
leaking
shop
gasoline.
won't blow up.
Let's hope. Fuck yeah!
It works.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
Diesel works way better than gasoline.
Oh, diesel works better than gasoline. Oh, look at that.
That's terrific. If I see a pressure washer at Goodwill, guess what's happening?
Hang on, I think this guy
Arnold?
took a fire extinguisher.
Ooh.
Gasoline and a compressor.
Yeah.
That's just good old fashioned fun.
Arnold?
I don't know.
Actually, I don't even need to get. Well, I don't want to destroy that. I actually do have a.
This is a homemade
I do have a
flamethrower,
pressure
weed
washer
sprayer
that
backpack,
could be sacrificed.
backpack mounted.
He's
battery
wearing
powered
this
pressure washer,
motherfucker.
butane torch. See how this thing goes.
Let's see how it goes, guy.
I'm Wesley. This is the homemade flamethrower.
Oh,
Fuck yeah. Hey, Big Daddy. I've noticed a striking similarity in
I'm
all
Wesley.
of these videos.
This is a homemade flamethrower, weed sprayer.
This seems to be an exclusively white dude activity.
The Ryobi flamethrower.
I've been.
I have one of those.
The Ryobi flamethrower.
That's awesome.
Want to see something cool? So I asked this question when I was a pain in the ass, precocious menace of an apprentice and have never found an answer that sits quite right. This comes from the crazy confluence where chemistry coincides and collides with physics, and I've never been that kind of smart. Lubricants, as I barely understand them, typically work by creating a thin film that allows two pieces of metal to slide against each other. It's how we battle friction and, well, everything. The oil keeps the two pieces from actually touching and exists in a state of shear.
Okay.
Drill bits are just an inclined plane wrapped around an axle. They work by chiseling up a tiny sliver of material and wedging it off, up, and out. It's what they named that little dude on He-Man after. Remember? Little cat thing with big ears and the red and yellow outfit? Swarf. A drill is just a spinning chisel, and it's peeling off a thin layer of metal. Mechanically, down at the actual cutting tip, it's very similar to working on a lathe, because barring chatter, it's constant contact.
With you so far.
Well, then how the hell does drilling lube work? I know that it does work. This baby blue lube and goop is a cat's ass for when G83 is a place to be and you're trying to push your pecker into any lustrous, ductile, conductive, metalloid crystalline lattice that'll fall for your smooth lines of G-code. I know that it works, but the tortured teenage tism trapped in me since ages past needs to know why. Maybe one of you guys can pop this pimple on my brain, because that would be pretty cool. What if
his shirt says, "Billionaires are great people deep down."
And it's dude, that's as a child I like to burn like model cars and things
and whores.
No, and I think I told you guys the story about how like we set a field on fire and we got lucky that like somebody called the fire department, so we didn't like start like a raging forest fire. But yeah, I'm a recovering pyromaniac with latent tendencies.
We
recovering pyromaniac with latent homosexual tendencies.
I said latent tendencies. I said nothing about homosexual tendencies. That's your brain. That's your mind.
Well, trust me, what we didn't hear rung out.
That omission screamed.
Yeah, no, I like don't let me near like a bonfire or whatever, because I mean, like my friend Dave, he let me use that rosebud torch to start the bonfire the one night. It was like, whoa, I need one of these.
We in the
we got our generator.
I promise.
Sorry.
We in the melanated delegation like to say that there are degrees of whiteness. And there is definitely some overlap in the degree of whiteness that is shorts and Crocs in the wintertime and homemade flamethrower. That's
definitely S tier.
That's in the tiers of whiteness, that's pretty fucking high.
Like your home has nicer tires than your car.
Yeah. Like I try to bang white girls.
I believe you. That's pretty good.
Lower
that's
in
a pretty
that
good reference.
I'm going to be a traffic cop. Pete, what are you saying?
I was going to say, I think what you were trying to say was, no, all the cars in the front yard don't have tires, but your house does.
Oh, whatever. Okay.
But I like yours. I like yours too. Your car has your house has nicer tires than your car. That's
right.
Pretty good.
Thanks, buddy.
I'll give you that.
Now that I'm playing traffic cop, Stanley, I'm going to need your license and registration. Step out of the vehicle, please.
All right, I know how this goes. Call for backup.
Position.
God.
Resisting arrest. Stop resisting.
Oh, we're terrible.
Yeah, we are. We're just a bunch of standard assholes.
Standard assholes.
Standard assholes.
Standard assholes.
I gotta.
I'm so excited. Is this the inaugural? Is this the inaugural episode?
It does make the the letter segment, Dear Assholes.
I mean, we've been the assholes the whole time.
Yeah.
It's been a standard. I hate to abandon the C block imagery.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not being abandoned, but rather rebranded. It should evolve.
I know, but the the intro video, I really liked it.
I still have to work on I have to work on what the prompt is going to be to get AI to write that song. So
I look forward to it.
Well, until we have an actual intro for Standard Assholes, we'll continue to use the C block Big Daddy intro. Just because.
I don't know. What time is it? My feet are getting very happy over here.
Nothing further, just Kitty Cammy in the corner.
Well, that gives me flashbacks.
What fucking time is it?
Oh, we've been going over an hour. It is
20 after 11.
20 after 11.
20 after 11. It's actually 11:18.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
I think that's
I think we're there.
In that case,
we launched a whole new fucking podcast. I don't even know what to.
Yeah, I mean,
I think we did some solid work here.
in that case, being 11:18, come join me this coming Saturday at the Delaware Contemporary. I will be performing my improvisational wonderment at the Delaware Contemporary on Saturday night. Go to ctc.org for tickets and times. And then next Friday at Wilmington Brew Works, same thing, go to ctc.org for tickets and times. And I will be spending this entire month banging white chicks because it's Black History Month.
Thank you for your service. God knows.
Ladies, if you would like a taste of history, a taste of Black history.
All right. Before this gets any further off the rails, I'm going to bid you all adieu from High Top Uncle Butch Studios. I'm Professor Mike Latoris, closing this thing down. We'll see you next time. This episode of the Media Virus Podcast is brought to you by 302-46 Voice. That's 302-46 Voice. If you want my voice on your project, dial 302-46 Voice today. Don't forget to check out our sister show on the Media Virus Podcast Network, Stepmoms Without Children. Join Ricky Rockdeff as she takes a deep dive into the fascinating people she meets and thinks that you should meet too. Find Stepmoms Without Children at themediavirus.com, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your fine podcasts. Special thanks to mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com, delivering regional sports coverage straight to your devices via stream and podcast. Learn more at mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com. If you wish to sponsor the Media Virus Podcast, email your contact information to pml@themediavirus.com with the subject line sponsor, or leave us a message at 646-VIRUS01. On behalf of the infection team and our feckless leader, Matty Rockdeff, I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Latoris, coming from to you live high atop Uncle Butch Studios, with one hand firmly on the pulse and the other clawing for a shred of sanity. This has been the Media Virus Podcast. We'll be back next week. Find us at themediavirus.com, on social media, or download us now from your favorite podcast platform.
Oh, shifting perspective angles. Mike's not even there. You really look like you were jerking off there, Pete. Right. When I highlighted you, it looked like this. This is what it looked like.
Like every time you look at me, all you think about is dirty shit.